Hi guys, welcome back to Holistic Soul Sister. My name is Mandy Rose. I'm a holistic health coach, spiritual mentor, and astrologer. And today we are talking about Pisces season. And like I said in my last video with Aquarius season, I will be dressing up for every season, embracing the energy of what it means. And Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. And therefore it is the most spiritual sign. It is the enlightened sign. It is the ending of a cycle, ending of the lessons we're meant to learn. It is the karmic sign, and therefore I dress in my most spiritual outfit I could have. I put on all my bracelets, amethyst bracelet, my rose quartz, my Amazonite, and of course my hematite ring, and I am wearing my black tourmaline. And during Pisces season, this is the time where you need to embrace meditation, where we need to embrace our spirituality and our connection to the divine and our connection to things that are beyond this 3D reality. So Pisces season lasts for 4 weeks. It begins on February 18th and goes until March 20th. So you have 4 weeks to really harness this energy. Pisces is a water sign, and water signs are all about our emotions. It's all about feeling the feels and going deep and really embracing the parts of us that long for emotional connectivity with others. Now, with Pisces being the third water sign of the zodiac, the first one being Cancer, the second one being Scorpio, and the third one being Pisces. And like I said, this is the last zodiac sign of the astrological new year. It is the deepest water sign. So there is a lot of positive and a lot of negative energies that go along with Pisces. I want to talk about them a little bit more in this video and give you guys an overview of things that you can really embrace during these next 4 weeks. If you have your 2021 Retrograde Astrology Journal, you can go ahead and open it up to Pisces season. So it will be in the month of February after the new moon. It's right here. And the quote that I used for this season is everything happens for a reason. And with Pisces being the most spiritual sign and kind of seeing things in a more spiritual way, it is like looking from above down below and saying, okay, everything happens because it's meant to happen in the way that it happens. And this is something you should really embrace. So put it on a sticky note and post it on your mirror, write it on your mirror in lipstick, write it in your journal, write it in your calendar, and really remember the next 4 weeks that everything happens for a reason. Use this as your mantra. Let's go over the general facts of Pisces season. So Pisces season, of course, happens every single year. Pisces is a water energy, and it is ruled by Neptune, the planet of spirituality, of dreams, of illusions, of this mysticism, of this idea of like a world that's greater and better than the 3D one that we're participating in. So this is a time to really get connected with those parts of yourself. If you're someone that's like a type A personality, go, 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 always doing, always, getting up in the morning and rushing through your day, and you never take time to connect with yourself, connect with your inner self, this is the time to do it. If you're someone who doesn't like to meditate, or you've had a really hard time learning how to meditate and slow down, this is the perfect 4 weeks to harness the energy of Pisces and use that to your benefit to learn how to connect with yourself and slow down. Because from Aquarius season, where we have been focusing on new ideas and innovation and technology and this age of Aquarius and new beginnings and all this change and upheaval in our life, and the next season, which is Aries, all about our passion and our drive, and it's the first sign of the astrological new year. It is like the first sign of let's go, let's get it done, fiery, passionate energy. In between the fiery, passionate energy and the Aquarius coming up with new ideas and innovation and technology, we get a little break in between. These 4 weeks of Pisces are our break to really say, okay, where is my intuition guiding me? Are these thoughts and ideas that I've created really ready to be run with? Are these new innovations, are these changes happening in my life feeling like they are aligned with my soul so that I can go out next season during March into mid-April and make them happen, actually start putting action behind the ideas. And this is the time we need to really embrace that. We also need to connect to our higher self, so that we know our purpose and we can stay grounded in our truth. Even when things start to get uncomfortable again, or we start to feel like things are getting tough and they aren't working out like we thought they would, we can feel in our inner knowing through our meditation, through our connectivity during Pisces season, that this is the path that we are meant to go on. And we can fall back on that when things get difficult in the future. So when we say Pisces season, what we mean is that the sun moves into the zodiac sign of Pisces. And on February 19th, which is the first day of Pisces season, the sun will enter the zodiac of Pisces at 1 degrees, and it will go all the way to 30 degrees of Pisces until March 20th, which then it will bop into the zodiac sign of Aries, making it then Aries season. But as the sun moves into Pisces and gets away from the air energy of Aquarius, he's going to allow us to feel more deeply. He's going to allow us to get into the depths of our soul and connect to those parts of us that we like to kind of bury deep, because a lot of us don't like to talk about our emotions. We'd rather be in our mind all day, right? Aquarius is the mind. We'd rather be in our mind. It's easier to be in our mind. However, when the sun pops into Pisces, it says, nope, it's time for us to connect with those emotions. Pisces can be very oversensitive, and therefore they are very prone to addictions and leaning on things as crutches. So although we have a lot of positive energy when it comes to Pisces season, every single one of us must be careful of our addictions, whether it be food, alcohol, drugs, shopping, relationships, whatever it might be. They will be very heightened during these 4 weeks. And the purpose of that is to bring them to the surface and help acknowledge. So if you feel like you may or may not, like let's say, for example, have a shopping addiction when you're feeling down, when you're feeling depressed, you want to rush out and go buy things. And this always seems normal to you. If you feel that that is being heightened in these 4 weeks, there is a reason for that, to bring it to the forefront and help you acknowledge that this is a crutch that you're using. It's part of your karma. It's part of that trauma that we need to release and let go. With Pisces being the last sign of the zodiac, it's saying this is the time to clear those traumas and clear those parts of us that are crutches, so that when we get to the astrological new year and we have our new beginning and we can take those ideas from Aquarius and run with them in Aries season, we aren't weighed down by these traumas and these crutches and these addictions. So this is really a time where you're going to feel those things heightened in your life. Don't be afraid by them. Dive into them. Neptune is all about diving in to these parts of us. And right now, Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, is in the sign of Pisces. Neptune will be hanging out in Pisces all year. He loves being here. This is such a great placement. Neptune helps us heal when we are in Pisces. So the sun is going to come here, the moon is going to come here, Venus is going to come here, and Mercury is going to come here, all where Neptune's already doing the healing work. So this is going to be a pivotal time the next 4 weeks for us to heal those wounds and to heal our traumas, so that it doesn't lead to addictive behaviors and it doesn't lead to these patterns that will hold us back as we come into the age of Aquarius and have these new fresh beginnings. So this is a really exciting time for all of us. It may not feel good, but it's totally necessary in helping us clear these parts of our life. This is also a very important time to pay attention to your dreams. So I would highly suggest that you start a dream journal during Pisces season. You will get more vivid dreams. You will get dreams that will help you download information, maybe help you create new ideas, maybe bring up things from your past that you need to work on healing, whether it's old relationships or bonds with others that you feel like have been broken and you've really been wanting to mend them. Maybe a relationship with yourself and your own connectivity and your own spirituality, or maybe the self-love you have for your body. If these things feel broken at this time, pay attention to them. It's totally okay if during Pisces season you don't feel very motivated. That's okay. Aries season is coming in just 4 weeks, and you will have plenty of energy and ambition to get all those things on your to-do list done. This isn't a time for that. This is a time for introspection and connecting to the most important thing that we have, and that is our spirituality, whatever that might be, whether it's an actual practice religion, whether it's a personal type of spirituality, or it's just connecting to your inner wisdom and really getting acquainted again with your own gut feeling. This is something so many of us has lost over the years because we're so busy with all the noise and we're so go, go, go that it's time to kind of slow back down. So if you are interested and curious about using oracle cards or tarot cards, or getting more into crystals and wearing crystals, and you want to learn more about it, if you want to get into things that are more occult and you're curious about them, now is the time to do it and embrace those energies. And be prepared to be crying lots of tears during this season. That is totally normal, whether they're happy tears, sad tears, laughing tears. Tears will be flowing. Embrace it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. There is a lot within us that it needs to be released and let go of. So don't feel silly if you're crying all the time during this season. That is normal, and it's probably happening to a lot of people around you as well. Pisces season, specifically for 2021, we have, of course, a new moon and a full moon during Pisces season. We'll have a new moon in Pisces and a full moon in Virgo. And the reason that we have a full moon in Virgo during Pisces season, which happens every single year, is because Pisces and Virgo are directly opposite on the chart. They're what we call polar signs. So Pisces being very emotional, being very flowy, like go with the flow, very spiritual and kind of in that realm. Virgo is very grounded. It's an earth sign. It's practical. It's detailed. It wants to do things right. It doesn't really have time to connect to its spirituality. It wants to like do and get done. So they are polar opposites. So we have this full moon coming up during Pisces season. It will really be a time for us to release those Virgo parts of ourselves that don't serve us during Pisces season and during the rest of the year. So stay tuned for that video coming up. So make sure you hit subscribe so you can catch that video coming up. So we just ended Aquarius season. And if you guys remember from the new moon in Aquarius video that I just posted, we had 6 planets in Aquarius during the new moon. And we have Mars and Uranus in Taurus, making lots of squares, lots of hard and volatile energy. There's a lot of change happening in our life, lots of new ideas, lots of thoughts, lots of different things starting fresh for us. And so that energy of Aquarius season has been very heightened. If you feel like so many shifts are being made in your life and so many new things and new thoughts and new ideas have been racing through your mind, and Mercury is still going to be retrograde for only 2 days during this Pisces season, really get excited that now after these 4 weeks of Aquarius have calmed down, we get to go into this flowy, feeling, embracing, and intuitive space that we can use to take our creative ideas from Aquarius season, take our new beginnings and our new plans and feel them out. Feel your intuition. Do they feel right for you? Do they feel like they're going to be beneficial for you? Because sometimes it's not good to run and react right away. Also during this Pisces season, we have Mercury completing its retrograde. So 2 days after Pisces season begins on February 20th, Mercury will go direct and end its retrograde period. However, that doesn't mean just because Mercury ends its retrograde on the 20th of February that it's time to rush out and do all those things and sign those contracts and make those moves. It's not time yet. Mercury still has to go back over the part of the sky that it just did its retrograde dance through. So Mercury went retrograde and it still has to go back to the point where it turned around in the first place. So I would give it till about mid-March until you really start running for things and really putting things into motion, which is the perfect time because Aries season will be coming up. And like I've mentioned many times in this video, Aries season will really be a time where all the energy is fueling us to put all these ideas into practice after we've cleared our traumas, after we've cried all our tears, after we've connected with our spirituality and our intuition. You guys kind of get the theme here. I hope it makes sense without me repeating myself too much. And then the third thing that is really interesting about the 2021 Pisces season is Venus is going to be here next to Neptune. And these are really beautiful conjunctions when this happens because Venus is about how we love and it's romanticism, and Neptune is the planet of spirituality and illusions and taking off our rose-colored glasses. So this might be a time where you actually might meet someone. And if you guys remember me talking about in previous videos, when you meet someone or when you get married, your relationship has its own birth chart. And it would be absolutely beautiful to have Venus in Pisces in that marriage or relationship birth chart because Venus loves to be home in Pisces. It loves to deal with the emotions. It loves to connect on a higher level, on a soul level. And with Neptune being there, helping you take off the rose-colored glasses and helping you heal, this would be the perfect time. So if someone comes into your life, be open to it. Be open with your emotions. Don't try to hide things from them, and really just work on feeling your gut instinct when it comes to meeting people. This will be a time where you're really going to be able to sense if that might be someone for you. So hopefully you guys enjoy Pisces season during 2021. If you're catching this video after 2021, all the other things I talked about Pisces still apply. So if you guys have more questions about Pisces season, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Share share which house Pisces falls for you in your chart. For me, it's in my 5th house, and so this is the part of my life that I feel romance in, that I feel my childlike creativity. So that is why I absolutely love everything to do with astrology and crystals. I have them all over my desk. I love to wear them. It just makes me feel like a child. It's like my adult version of like play toys. So I have them literally sitting everywhere. It's like the colors, and they're so fun, and it brings out my inner child. So where does Pisces fall in your birth chart? Let me know in the comments below. If you're still looking to pick up a copy of the 2021 Retrograde Journal, I still have them for sale. The link is below. And if you are interested in doing a birth chart reading with me, I am taking new appointments for the upcoming month of Pisces season, because I know so many of you will probably want some ideas of what is coming up for you in the rest of 2021 and in the astrological new year, starting with Aries season, which I am so excited about. I want to do a really fun event kicking off the astrological new year, like a New Year's party online. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and message me. I have my email link below, or message me on Instagram at Holistic Soul Sister. Make sure you are a part of our Holistic Soul Sister Facebook group, where I do way more videos and posts, and we get to connect a little bit more intimately than this YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I hope Pisces season goes well for you, and just embrace those emotions and take time for yourself. That is the best advice I can give you guys.